Well, welcome along to the Gobby Gaffer, and it's live stream number 14 now, managing Bayern Munich, and there is only one goal left now for this save, and that's to win the Champions League. So it's my first time managing Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Last season was my first season with them, but because Vincent Kompany only managed a 6th place finish with them, which gave them Europa League, he got sacked. So they brought me in from Schalke 04, and this is I won the Europa League last season. This is my first season now trying to win the Champions League with them. And well, we're in the quarter-final, so we're doing okay. I still have a gut feeling we're not quite good enough to win it, but you never know. Okay, since I was last on, which was, what day are we now? Monday would be Friday. So since I was last on, we have had an international break. So I have skipped right through that. I played Mainz 05, I played Werder Bremen, and won both of those. But it did occur to me that, hiya Mike, long time no see. How are you doing? Have you been on holiday? Yes, so I was basically going to play games right until the PSG game, but then a message caught my eye and it said something like, oh, you can win the league here. So I had a quick look, and actually we could win the Bundesliga. We won it last season, but let's play the game and let's try and win it. I mean, we will win the Bundesliga now. Are we 19 points? We're 19 points ahead of Leipzig, and there's 21 points to play for. So we will win the Bundesliga. Whether it's in this game or the Hertha Berlin, I don't know. But it's worth just playing this game. There might be a trophy lift in there. Get that out of the way. And then we've got the 2 games against Paris Saint-Germain. I've been out of the country for a week straight. No time for Football Manager. My word, that must have been very important. No time for Football Manager. Right, okay, so that's about where we are, and we have got Stuttgart to play, and hopefully we can win the Bundesliga. So let's move this game on, shall we? Not too many games left of the season now, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, let's just get these. Yeah, I left it on Friday night, and I was going to instant result games, but then there was a 2-week international break in there as well, which would have meant a lot of button clicking. We have to make money so that we can afford FM27. You're absolutely spot on there, Mike. Yeah, unfortunately, we do have to earn the dosh so we can go and spend it on things we like. Well, as far as Football Manager goes, we semi-like. We love it and hate it in equal measures, Football Manager. But yeah, it is what it is. And right, let's just move this on now. Let's get through this Stuttgart game. Now, Stuttgart, as we can see there, you can see that behind my big head, can't you? Yeah. So Stuttgart are looking for Europa League themselves. So they do have a game in hand of Augsburg. I don't know whether they've got enough to get into Dortmund there. But Europa League football is definitely achievable. Hiya, Stevie. How are you doing, mate? How are you doing? So it might not be as easy as it has been in the Bundesliga, this one. Because if Stuttgart put up any kind of fight to try and get that Europa League spot, then it might be a tough game. Okay, so I've got 2 tactic formations loaded. I have been playing the Gegenpress. But I've been giving some thought to why I'm never very good in the Champions League. And more often than not, I will play the Gegenpress. And I'm wondering if that's a little bit too you know, the high line, high defensive line. I'm winning in the Champions League. It's a bit too much. So this vertical tiki-taka that I've been playing as a more defensive style of tactic, I'm going to play that now I've been playing it for the games off camera, and let's just see if we can do something with this. So I think we need to play a fairly decently strong team here to get us through, hopefully to win some shiny silverware. So Bernal and Vieira. I'm just looking at my squad planner here. Mora drops deep, Musiala, Striker Brown, yeah, and Bastian up front. Yeah, I think that's probably the right team to play. Been out of the loop. How did that FM World Cup update pan out? I'm not too sure, Mike. I've not been anywhere near it. I think one or two of the lads have played it. Apparently, it's very, very similar to FM24, so I don't think they changed very much in it. But yeah, I've not been anywhere near it, so I can't really answer that question for you, Mike. Okay, let's give that a save. Let's get into this match. Let's see if we can win the Bundesliga in style with, well, it's 7 games to go, isn't it, really? So it's really weird how we can do really well in the Bundesliga, but then come to play. I mean, we are in the quarterfinals, so I can't complain too much, but we know we're near as potent in the Champions League as we are in the Bundesliga. Okay, let's see whether we can actually do this, stomp all over Stuttgart, or whether they're going to say, you know what, we want that Europa League spot, so we're going to play out of our skins. Did we find the new Zimash? Well, Dylan Bastian is the I won't say he's the new Zimash, but he's our top scorer now. But we have got some very, very good players in this team. We'll be finding the new Zimash. We'll be finding the female version of Zimash when I start the women's save. Hiya, Alexander. You all right, mate? You have something on your screen. Oh, right. Yeah, you are right. You are right. Right. Just a second. Let me just do a bit of technical adjustment. I thought the camera was in a bit of a funny place. Let me just move that back over there a bit. Right. There we go. There we go. Yeah, well spotted, Alexander. Well spotted. I've not spotted that. Because it's for me, I'm looking at these two screens here. So this screen is my analytics. That screen is what's happening in the game. This screen here is the one that tells me what's being streamed. And I should really be looking at this one all of the time. You know, every, I don't know, few minutes, every 5 minutes, should be looking at that screen to make sure that everything is going out fine. Which is why I had that problem the other day when everybody said, "Oh, your screen's gone blank," and I looked and I'm like, the screen's has gone blank. So because I wasn't looking at that, I didn't see the green screen. The camera's got me. What happened the other night when I'd finished streaming? I have a big light here on a chair that's lighting up my ugly mush. And I unplugged it and then moved it away. And as I moved it, the light fell over, hit my camera, and moved it. And that camera is, when my cleaner comes, I'm like, do not touch that camera because it's in a. I don't want it moving. It must. Of course, the light fell over, moved the camera, and that's why everything's. Anyway. I thought my tablet screen was damaged. Oh my god. I mean, for other than for Alexander coming in there, we wouldn't have known about that, would we? I mean, we probably would have done. I'd have probably had a quick look at that one. I am trying to get myself used to looking at that screen to make sure the capture card is doing its job. But as you can see, 3 screens, lots to juggle. So, it's a difficult job. It's a difficult job, this. Right, let's see if we can beat Stuttgart and get a bit of shiny silverware. I'm expecting quite a good Stuttgart performance here, if I'm honest. But like I say, we are playing this vertical tiki-taka now. It's quite a narrow formation, no wingers. So let's see whether we can do a job or not. Okay, so it is Stuttgart with the early exchanges. Stuttgart, Karabashvili there. Slides in, wins the ball, but then doesn't win the ball. Those are always dangerous, in my opinion. There we go, you see. I can read this game like a book. I knew when he slid in then, and the ball, he didn't win the ball. I knew that was going to be a goal. You shouldn't really be able to predict it like that, but I knew that was going to happen. Right, okay, let's jump it up to... Let's give them a bit of a kick up the shorts. Okay, come on, lads. we can win the league with this. I mean, it doesn't really matter so much because we will win the Bundesliga. It's just when, not if. So, but it would be nice to do it in this game. I've specifically made this the first game, and there we go. Is that going to be given us off? VAR are looking at this one. Has been disallowed. Right, okay. It's going to be one of those nights, is it? Right, okay. Yeah, so I did decide to put this one on because I thought shiny silverware, let's do that. And then we'll go into PSG. Hiya, Tina. Told you I won't miss your streams. What did I miss? Not lost. Yeah, not missed anything really, Tina. Not lost. Oh, it's not Tina, is it? It's Tina. Yeah, you've not missed anything. Just first game of the night, this. We can win the Bundesliga by winning this game. But at the moment, we are losing it. So I did say this might be a tough game. Did we find any new games to play? I think it's probably going to be Mafia the Old World, Mike. I've played all of the other Mafia games. I've been searching for days now, and it's a bit of a weird one because I use CEX all of the time, and I've got a credit note with them for £37, and Mafia the Old World is £25. Now, I'm not sure whether that would carry that over because you use it at like not a discount code, but so I don't know if I just bought that one game, then £12 would carry over, or whether I need to buy 2 games and buy another one for say £12-15. So I'm not sure. Anyway, we are back to 1-1. But I think it is going to be Mafia. I mean, I've been looking at the Outer Worlds, and it does look very, very, very interesting, I have to say. But I'm a little bit unsure about it. There's something bugging me about it a bit. Hiya, Craig. How are you doing, mate? Nice, not at the level of Mafia 2, though. Yeah, it's kind of a different game, isn't it, really? I've enjoyed all of the Mafia games. Since I started playing them, I've enjoyed them all. But yeah, it's my kind of game, really. I mean, you know, we all have our likes, don't we, of games that we do like. A lot of the flags up, so they've had a goal disallowed as well. So it's 1-1. I mean, this is meant to be a defensive tactic. We're meant to be keeping hold of the ball, passing it short. Potentially, we could have scored. Have they allowed that? Hold on a minute. That was offside. Was he not miles offside then? Did everybody see that? Why was that goal given? He was offside by a mile. Okay. It's Stuttgart again on the ball now. We can't even rely on the linesman and the referee then to disallow goals because they're a give. Oh, it's 3-1 now. Okay. Okay. Oh. Well, this has thrown my my plans into a bit of disarray here. I honestly thought, I'll put this one on first, win the Bundesliga, we'll get the shiny silverware, then we can go into PSG. Brown envelopes always wins. It was that second goal was offside, but it doesn't really matter now. They scored a third, so. I'm a little bit dumbfounded what's going on here. We've won virtually every Bundesliga game this season, and then all of a sudden we're now losing 3-1 and a goal's been given that should clearly have been offside. Hey mate, have a lovely stream. Wait, are you not staying? You're going, are you? Or are you staying? Okay, we're getting absolutely smashed here. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. It's probably just one of those games. Football Manager's just decided, hasn't it, that... we've hit the frame of the goal now as well. Can we just instant result this one then? Because we're not winning this one, are we? Although to be fair, if Leipzig don't win their game, we may still win the Bundesliga. Trying to still live. All right, thanks very much, mate. Thanks for coming in and thanks for commenting. And hope you've subscribed. Give the video a like. All of that kind of stuff. It helps the channel to grow. But thanks for coming in, mate. Okay, it's 4-2 now. Okay, we are going to drop into the attacking formation then. This clearly is not good at all, is it? Who's organised the bench then? That's because we've not got tape. He's not on there unless he's injured. Right, okay. So is this a sign then that the vertical tiki-taka doesn't work? Because it has been working. The problem is if I don't beat PSG, then this tonight stream is done really, because there's nothing else to do then, because we will win the Bundesliga. So you never know, we might score another couple of goals here. Just hit it. Somebody hit it? Come on. Let's go positive. Demand more. Yeah, I mean, I did say this may well be the game saying, right, well, Stuttgart need the points more than you do because you are going to win the Bundesliga. So Stuttgart need the points more. I mean, we've had 23 shots in this game. 23 shots. An XG of 2.33. I really do hope they fix this, you know. Because it's a bit silly, isn't it? You know, yeah, the odd game, you will definitely, you know, pummel the opposition goal and not score. But it happens far too often. Far too often. Yeah. I've got to do A as well, haven't we? What's that? 4 changes. And let's bring Shishan on as well. Well, let's just make sure everybody's in the right position. Diao drops, Elise, Dewey, Shishan, Ferreira, Palmer. Yeah. Yeah, that I think they I think the old expression, I think I've been FM'd here, haven't I? 26 shots, 10 on target. We've conceded 4 goals and we are going to lose this game. I wonder how Leipzig are doing, because Leipzig are on an absolutely abysmal run at the moment. I think they won 1 out of the last 5. Leipzig are drawing 3-3. Not quite sure what that does actually. If that gives them, that might give them the point that they need. Yeah, it does. Gives them the point that they need. 71. So there are 6 games left now. Yeah, they've just about done it there, haven't they? The game, just about done it. So 18 points would give them 71. I mean, goal difference must come into it. They're obviously not looking at that, are they? Okay, that is... yeah, I'm not quite sure what's gone on there. Not quite sure what's gone on. Let's just have a quick look. The last time we lost to Dortmund 4-1. I mean, that is very, very much out of the blue, that. I mean, we've not even been conceding goals, have we? We conceded 2 there against Chelsea. But Bundesliga, we've not conceded goals since that Dortmund game. And then all of a sudden... okay, well, it is what it is. There's not a lot you can do. It's it really disappoints me, this game, when it does stuff like that. Right, okay, let's get rid of those. Have we got any? Just need to keep looking at these clauses. Any clauses to do? No. Oh, I'll tell you what I didn't do. I didn't look at... right, so we're playing... Right, okay then. Playing on the 4th against PSG. Wrong keyboard. Bring the right keyboard in and then things work a lot better. Right, okay. Oh, actually, I'm a bit down in the dumps with that. When I was doing it over the weekend, I thought, right, okay, oh, that Stuttgart game, we could win the league. We'll come back for that one, win the league, get the shiny silverware, then we'll play PSG. And the game's just absolutely ruined that for me. I mean, thanks very much. But when you lose, it seems to be hammering score-wise anyway. It's weird, isn't it, Stevie? It's weird. It is weird. But it's like that, you know, it's what I find is if you're hitting the frame of the goal a lot and getting goals disallowed a lot, and then the giveaway for me is when Karavashvili went in for that challenge. He won the ball, but it pinged off to their player. That's always a goal. More often than not, it's always a goal. That in FM24, that was a nightmare. You 100% of the time you knew if you went in for a tackle and it pinged off to an opposition player, it's very rare that you go in for a tackle and win the ball in FM24. They have fixed that in FM26 to a greater extent. You actually do win the ball quite a lot of the time now, but there's still that glitch where if it pings off to an opposition player, more often than not, it's always a goal. I think it's just basically it's rubbing it in, isn't it? You know that they don't want you to win the game, basically. Oh well, that's a shame. That's a shame. Never mind. We'll have to win it against Hertha Berlin now. My big worry now is we're going into that Paris Saint-Germain game. That's my big worry. Finding the stream a bit fluttery. Is anyone else experiencing anything? I have done a reboot my end. A bit fluttery. My stream is saying excellent. So let me just have a look at stream health. It's saying the stream is healthy. Not sure. Don't know, Craig. I'm not sure. I mean, if anybody else is seeing it like that, then I might have to reboot. Because everything at my end looks okay. Yeah, I'm the same. Oh, right, okay. Okay. Looks fine from over here. My internet is usually crap, right? Ginger's saying good. That's weird, isn't it, that? See, it all looks fine, my end. I've got my analytics are saying excellent stream health. Stream is healthy. That's a bit weird. Let's give it another 10 minutes and see if it's, because if it is a bit strange. I mean, if you have joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. I'm managing Bayern Munich, but one or two of the lads in the chat are saying that it's not. It seems a bit unstable at their end. So if you can come in the chat, I mean, you don't have to stay in the chat. Just come in the chat and tell us what you're seeing, where you've got any problems or not. It's normally me. Yeah, I'm just yeah, thanks for that, Ginger, mate. Thanks for that. Yeah, if there is anybody who's in the stream, you can just come into the chat and just say whether it's okay or not, whether you're having any problems. Because obviously if there are problems wholesale, then I might have to reboot or start the stream again. Or don't really want to do that because it splits the stream up, doesn't it? And it's not ideal. Okay, so it's Liverpool and Arsenal in the it's quarterfinals, isn't it? So it's Barcelona United, Fiorentina City, Fiorentina doing quite well. Right, I'm wondering whether this is a Football Manager thing, because sometimes they give you a really dodgy score like that to put the jitters up you, when actually it's just one of them games and they're going to let us win this game. I don't know. Yeah, Bastian scored 23 goals this season, 6 assists. Most of my front players have done really well. Even Elise's got 9 and 9. Right. Do I play this defensive tactic or do I go with... I think I'm gonna... I mean, I kind of designed this for these kind of games. And I thought, right, I'll play this in the Bundesliga because we've won that anyway and just get us more used to it. I'm going to go with this, I think. Let's go with this. And let's hope we don't get early indications that PSG are definitely going to win the game. Right. Well, it's all on these two games now. All on these two games, whether or not we stay in the Champions League. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Play defensive and hoof it. Right, well, we've had the best of the early exchanges, but I mean, that last game, you know, we had so many chances in that game and got absolutely battered. Okay, got away with one there. Oh. Right, we've hit the post already. No penalty given. We're definitely taking the game to PSG at this moment in time. And we are having all of the ball. Now in the last game, Stuttgart had all of the ball, didn't they? Let's bump it up to positive. They've got a good side, haven't they, PSG? But then again, so have we. That's nice play. They've got those 3 players there, haven't they, that we're struggling to get through a little bit. Oh, Bastian, come on! Nice move. We kind of played through them a bit there, didn't we? They've got those 3 players sat in front of the back 4. But we split 2 of them there. That defender wants his wages stopping for a month. Because that was awful. Right, okay. Liverpool, Arsenal 0-0 at the moment. Well, it's all us at the moment. But the problem is, with the likes of Saka and who else have they got on their team? They've got some good players. Mastantuono's in there. With those kind of players, they only need one chance, don't they? And the ball could be in the back of the net. Right, here we go. PSG now on the attack. Down the right-hand side. Come on. Keep pressing them. This is where they've got two men there spare. Yildiz. Keeper. Nice. Come on. Has Fishy bought anyone new, or are they playing with 35-year-olds? Well, Saka will be 35 or thereabouts, won't he, I think? Ooh, Musiala. What a peach from Musiala. Absolutely brilliant. See, this is how you beat it, isn't it? It's either a ball through or... Because look at their defensive shape there. This is how you beat it. I'm not quite sure why we're going so far back. Why are we going so far back? That's something else that needs fixing. Right, so what happened here then? The keeper, what did the keeper do? I've forgotten now, it's been that long ago. Okay, side foot. Saliba, Fuentes. Saka, Rice. How far are we going back here? This is madness. What is going on? Right, I can't be bothered waiting, to be honest. That was mad. Dominating the game, yeah. World's longest highlight. I gave up there, Stevie. Gave up. 90-minute long replay. That's absolutely madness. Right, okay. I am wondering whether to just drop this back to balanced. We don't need to go at them so much now, do we? If we can nick another one on the counter. That Musiala goal was a way. There's ways of beating that, isn't there? They've got 4 or 3, and you've got to be very, very. You've got to be clinical, haven't you? That Musiala goal was lovely, and then the ball through that cut them all open. Right, okay, pleased. Everybody's looking okay. Right, the thing we need to do now is keep a clean sheet. If we could stop them from scoring, lads, that would be amazing. They've got Declan Rice. Declan Rice must be at least 36 in this save now. It's got to be. I've given up on that though now. The more I play the game, the more... if I start another save doing anything, I'm definitely going to... I'm definitely just going to keep players who are 30-odd-year-old. As long as the natural fitness is okay, just keep them. It's the way the game plays. If anybody has joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. And I'm managing Bayern Munich. And we're in the quarterfinals of the Champions League here. I had a highlight on extended once. It lasted 4 minutes. Ended in a corner. Not even from a shot on goal. I didn't even get to see the corner. Oh, only on Football Manager, eh? Only on Football Manager. Right, okay. Let's change the fullbacks. So Tape and Brown can come on. Shishon for Ferreira. Who else is there? Shishon, there's Armeti in there, who was meant to be a 2.5-star wonder kid. Craig, okay, man. Now, sorry for. It's weird though, isn't it? Because Stevie said he was having problems as well, so it wasn't just you, Craig. It is very odd. It's this thing. It's the internet. It's this thing called the internet. It's weird. Right. Let's bring. I don't think Douay can play in midfield. Oh, he can. He can. Let's bring Douay in midfield. Okay, we still need to keep a clean sheet here. I'm going to drop back to cautious, I think. They've got Pacho and Saliba, Casado, Connor Bradley. Oh, that was stupid. Yeah, I could see that coming a mile off. That was an absolutely stupid thing to do in defence. Could see that coming a mile off. Do we go back to positive again? Oh, that's a great shame, that. You could see that coming a mile off, though. There was 3 of them there. Any one of those 3 could have just chested the ball down, controlled it, and then played a control ball. And the game had them hoof it so that PSG could come away and score. Absolutely ridiculous. So it's 2-1 now. That's a great shame, that. We played really well as well. Saved. I've moved from the tablet to the Fire Stick and even had to reboot that, but you're now coming through in glorious HD. That's a bit worrying, Craig. If I'm coming through in HD, I don't know whether we can put that onto the world. Well, we won it, but that manufactured goal for PSG there is a bit of a killer. I'm going to just say pleased. I'm not very pleased with that at all. Right, okay. So I don't think we need... what I'll do is I'll put the reserves out for Hertha Berlin, I think. So Liverpool beat Arsenal 2-1. The other games have not been played yet. Right, okay. So there's 3. I think there's 3 English Premier League teams then in. No, it's 4. Is there 4? There's 4 in the last 8. There's 4 Premier League teams: United, City, Liverpool, and Arsenal. Not sure a 1-goal lead is enough. No, Stevie. No. No, it's definitely not going to be enough. Okay, let's put that on the back burner. Let's see if we can get the shiny silverware in the Bundesliga. I will rotate fully for that one though. You see, I mean, essentially, buying PSG in real life, that would be a tough game. And a 2-1 would be quite a realistic result. But I'm sure the match engine is there to wind you up. I'm convinced of it. Like I say, it can do some amazing things and it can show some amazing stuff, the match engine. But the goal that they scored then, so basically that ball got looped over, no PSG player anywhere near it. And there was three defenders. There was three defenders there. And instead of just bringing the ball down and then controlling it, he decided to just hoof it back out again, straight to a PSG player, bump, 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 goal. And it's that kind of thing. I don't know whether it's coded in or not, but it really winds me up that. You can see it coming. It's like the Karashvili tackle in the Stuttgart game. You can see it coming because you played the game that much. You know what's going to happen. When you see buffoonery in the game, right, it's going to lead to something. And it's that, it really annoys me. Really, really annoys me. Gets me wound up. Hiya, Savage, mate. How are you doing? Because the Wi-Fi full at work. Yeah, we just played a couple of games tonight, Savage. We could have won the league against Stuttgart, but we got battered 4-2. And then we played the first leg against PSG in the quarter-final of the Champions League. And we got a very slim 2-1 lead. But we could win the Bundesliga in this next game now against Hertha Berlin. Did I save it from that? I don't know whether I did. If you have joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. And I am managing Bayern Munich. Yeah, the problem as well is that the second leg is in Paris, isn't it? So right, I think Leipzig have played. Leipzig have played. What have they done? What did they do? Oh, of course they had a win, didn't they? Yeah, they had a win. Right, okay. Right, so what do we need here? They've got 5 games left. 15 points. 15 points would give them 71. So even a draw in this game will give us the title. Right, okay, so we need to switch everybody around here now. Jacobs can come in. Tape. Elmala. Fernandez. Brown. Shishon. Palmer. Elise. Diao. And Bok. That will do us, I think. We beat PSG. Yeah, it was only 2-1 though, Savage. Only 2-1. Yeah, not doing too bad, Cameron. How are you doing? Right, let's give that a save. And let's see if we can win the... I should have known, really, in that Stuttgart game. I thought it was going to be a formality, that, and I should have known. Because it was a game before the big PSG game, I should have known. Right, let's go to the game. Just moved from Liverpool to PSG, right? It's very confusing, this. So I'm doing PSG in one save, Bayern Munich in the other. But the crossover between the two saves is bonkers. So in my PSG save, I'm playing Bayern Munich. In the Bayern Munich save, I'm playing PSG. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. Right, can we not have any buffoonery in this one now? We don't need any buffoonery. Let's just play the game straight and let's just, you know, I mean, even if we're going to get beat, let's just play the game straight. Let's not have any buffoonery. No tackles that go sideways. And see, now that's what he should have done. That's exactly the, I mean, he was a bit further back, but that's what he should have done against PSG. He should have just got the ball, chested it down, controlled it, move it. Goals in the ball's on the back of the net. Fernandes has scored. But a bit sorry for Fernandes, really. He doesn't get a lot of game time, does he? But right, okay, we don't need to watch that one again. It's 1-0. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying my my time at PSG and my other save. It's going quite well. They're good teams though, aren't they, PSG and Bayern? So, but it just goes to show it doesn't matter whether you're managing Stockport County or Bayern Munich. You know, the match engine will screw you from time to time, and usually in big games as well. There's not a lot you can do really. I'd love to leave the club and try to beat them with the new club. That's a bit cruel, Savage. That's a bit savage. I've got some new football boots coming tomorrow for my. Well, he's not 5. He's 5 in a few weeks. My youngest grandson. So I've ordered him some football boots today, and a new ball. So he started a new training thing on a Wednesday on grass. So hopefully his dad was proper impressed with the setup. So yeah, I've got some new football boots coming for him tomorrow. Yeah, it was, but unfortunately, Hertha Berlin have equalised. I mean, we do only need a draw out of this game to get the Premier League title. I'm going to go disappointed again. It's Elise. Oh, what a goal from Elise. What a goal. That was very nice. See what I mean? The match engine can do some lovely stuff. Let's watch that one again. What a goal. I mean, if it can do things like that, why is it doing buffoonery like having 3 defenders hoofing the ball away when there's no challenge and the ball could just be brought down? It doesn't make sense. I mean, to be honest, this lot can run themselves into the ground, can't they, really? I'm liking Chevalier's kit in this. He's all in white. Nice kit, that. Can we get a third now? Ooh, frame of the goal. Not a bad throw. Not a bad throw. Oh, unlucky. See, now that there, so let's go on the positive side now. That little thing there where in FM24, that ball would never go out. The player would always get it. You'd think it was going out, but they always got it on the line. But in FM26, that ball very often goes out now because it's put too much on it. Now, that I love that. That's great. Okay, we didn't win the ball there. It wasn't a positive for us. But I like that. That's good. If it can do that, why did it do that other thing? Don't get it at all. We're looking a very tired outfit. 13 minutes left. Well, that means my first sim will be absolutely fit and raring to go. Marlon misses it there. I'll tell you what, we can make one change because Diao has not been getting a lot of football. Let's bring him in for Douay, I think. Yep, shall we? Yeah. I don't know why the exclamation mark's coming up. That's a bit weird. We'll score a third soon. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, even if we concede again in this, we've still won the Bundesliga. So, we might have this 2-1, I think, now. Are we in the... I can't remember now. Oh my God, what a goal. Are we in the DFB Pokal final? I can't remember now. Or did we get knocked out? What a goal. What a goal. Oh well, we've won the Bundesliga now, so... But we won that. I mean, that's not the. I mean, it's nice winning it, but that's not the challenge because we won it last season. The challenge is the Champions League. I mean, as nice as this is, it's not. You know, I mean, Bayern Munich should be winning the Bundesliga, shouldn't they? They've not got too many teams who can. I mean, now and again you'll get a team that does it. I mean, it's very nice winning it. I'd rather this was the Champions League. Okay, if you have just joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I've just won the Bundesliga for the second time with Bayern Munich. However, that's not the aim of the save now. The aim of the save is to win the Champions League, which I haven't won with them yet. I won the Europa League last season with them, but not the Champions League. Okay, we can give them a delighted for that. So we shouldn't need to do any rest here now. We can just do some training and then... Are we in the DFB Pokal final or not? Oh, we're not even. It's semi-final. We're playing Hoffenheim. Okay. Let's give that a save. Right, this is a very, very, very important game, this now, PSG. And it's no good saying, oh, bloody hell, PSG, you know. When you get to this stage, you are going to meet top teams. There's no doubt about it. So let's go. It'll be a let's go if we beat PSG. But then, even if we beat them, we're going to get probably one of the English Premier League teams, I would have thought. Right, Crown Champions. Right, okay. So we should get the budget, shouldn't we now? Because we'll have qualified for the Champions League, won't we? Or have we already had the budgets? Oh, we've got 100. Oh, I think we've had the budgets, haven't we? We've got 153 million to spend and an available wage budget of 1.6 million. Let me just make sure I've got no... what are we in 2034? Okay, there's just Keskin, the goalkeeper, whose contract is up. Other than that, we've got the rest of them until next year. What's Elise worth? Only 35 million. What is our most valuable player? Ferreira, that defensive midfielder I brought in. 137. Shishon, 117. Okay. We are looking forward to the World Cup starting on Thursday. I haven't watched any of the warm-up games. They're all on weird times though, aren't they? Although the England game next week's on, I think it's kicks off at 9 our time. All the Wolves vloggers have got very excited this evening as the Wolves correspondent from the local newspaper has confirmed that Wolves have sent a team off to Mexico to re-sign Raul Jimenez. All right, okay then. Right, okay, so what's going on here now with the Champions League? Right, so City and United have both got through. So Barcelona and Fiorentina are out. Okay, Savage, thanks very much for coming in, mate. Thanks for contributing. Okay, so Liverpool, in fact, we're both winning 2-1 from the first leg. So Liverpool go to the Emirates, we go to Paris. Right, okay, let's go back to Debast. Fort Bastion up front. Ferreira in midfield. Bernal. Intrepid having his medical tomorrow. Striker Brown. Karabalashvili. And we need Musiala and Mora. Tinash, yeah, going to go sleep. Okay, the next stream will be Friday now, because Wednesday I'm busy now. I'm going to watch my grandson train, and then I've been invited round for tea afterwards as well. So I won't be able to do Wednesday this week. So it will be Friday, I think, unless there's any. I don't think there's any really important World Cup games on Friday. Should have checked that, I suppose. But it's more than likely. It will more than likely Friday. Bastian Mustial, striker Mora, Bernal, Fiera, Fort, Karabashvili. Right, well, I'm in the hands of Football Manager here. There's not an awful lot more I can do now. Not an awful lot more I can do. Right. Okay, well, we have the kick-off. Can we have a highlight from the kick-off? That'd be a bit of a novelty. No. All right, that's fine. It's weird, isn't it, that so it's very rare you get highlights from the kick-off, but as soon as that highlight finished, it said we'd had one shot. So that move must have ended up in a shot, which surely has got to be a highlight. That's a bit mad, isn't it, really? Okay. No, I lost the ball there, you see. That's not a good sign. Can you win it back? Oh, nicely done. Nicely done, striker Brown. Ball over the top. Oh, that's lovely, Musiala. Come on, can we get an away goal here? He's in. What's he going to do with it? What's he going to do? He puts it in the back of the net. Come on. Musiala, 1-0. Barcelona. Born team, Bayern Munich. Oh, my word. That was... we needed that, didn't we? Mora. What a ball from Mora. That could have gone really pear-shaped, that when we gave that ball away. Musiala, though, lovely close control, gets away from his man, smashes it in the back of the net. Right, okay. So I'm not changing anything. I'm not touching anything now. Not touching anything. If you are in the live stream watching, I'm playing with a keyboard and mouse, by the way, and not the controller. I have decided, I made the decision to play keyboard and mouse. Controller wasn't great at the beginning, but I think they have fixed the controller now. But I do prefer playing with a keyboard and mouse. I have a wireless keyboard and mouse. Just plug the receiver into the PS5 and it just works every time. It's fine. Right, we've had 6 shots, 3 on target. If there is anybody in the live stream who's not subscribed, subscribing really helps my channel to grow. And I'm aiming for 2,000 subscribers by the time FM27 comes out. If you are interested in playing the game or buying the game, I will be making tutorial videos for FM27 when it comes out. So you can look out for those. But if you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, you will get notified when those videos go up. I mean, that won't be till like November, early December. So, right, okay, let's say that we're pleased. We're all looking okay, playing very, very well at the moment. Playing very well at the moment. Right, let's... and I'm not saying anything either, because generally when I say something, the complete opposite happens. So, not saying anything. Oh, well worn. See, I don't mind that hoof out. I don't mind that hoof out because he had a player on him, so that's fine. That hoof out is fine. I accept that one. It was just like, right, anywhere will do. But when you've got no pressure on you, oh, nicely won again, Bernal. Right, so we are. No, I said I wasn't going to say anything. Right, okay, here we go. Oh, nicely won again. No, we've given the ball away. Oh, Bernal. Go on. Wing. Oh, Bastian's in. He's in. Oh, it's saved. And I'm definitely not saying anything. Oh, Gordon Bennett. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Come on, 4-1 just before half time. Ooh, nearly again. 2 chances there. Oh, Karashvili's still got it. Fiera, what's he going to do with this? Oh, we don't need to see that. Yeah, I mean, I've had those when it's been over the line and it's still disallowed it, so I don't know what the point of showing that is. Okay, 1 or 2 tired legs out there now. Coming up to the 60th minute. Right, let's make some changes. Let's get these tired legs off the pitch. Okay, Shishan can come on in midfield. 2 fullbacks need changing. Brown, 3, and we'll bring Elise on, I think, because he scored a lovely goal in that last game. Right, come on. I don't know whether I can watch. I might just stare out the window, actually. I don't know where I can watch. Okay, we've got the ball again. Don't give it away. Do not give the ball away. I mean, we shouldn't do. We're Bayern Munich, so we're not Stockport County. I would expect us to keep the ball. Tape's in the area, sliding it. It's in the back of the net. Oh, Bastian, you beautiful man. 11 goals in 12 matches. Come on! You know, Stevie, I agreed with what you said. I don't think that's going to be enough. You never know with Football Manager which way it's going to go. You just click the button and let it go. And it's like, right, what are you going to do to me? Are you going to give me a 6-0 win? Or am I going to get 3 players sent off, hit the crossbar 4 times, get 4 disallowed goals and get beat 6-0? And relax, exactly. Although there is still a bit of time left. It's 23 minutes left yet. Oh, they've hit the post now. I can just imagine their manager on a live stream. He'll be going absolutely bonkers now. Football Manager! It'll be in what it's German, isn't it? Being German. Football Manager! You're hitting the post. Their manager will be going absolutely bonkers. He's in again. He's missed it. He's got a cigar on. I mean, it's only the quarter-final. I think we have done it now. So we will be playing an English Premier League team now in the semi. That was a bit poor from Satpayev, wasn't it? Chevalier just picked that one out of the air. Shall we make that last change now? Right, let's bring Bock on at the back, I think. Bock can come on for Diamande. All of the, I don't want to give too much away, but all of the shenanigans we had with Lenny Yoro in the January transfer window, I've just had the same shenanigans in the PSG save that I'm doing with Lenny Yoro. He's a nightmare of a player to try and sign. Mora's made it. I mean, this is bonkers. Oh yeah, their manager on their live stream will be going absolutely bonkers now. He'll be throwing his toys out of the pram. Yeah, the French French version of GG will not be happy, will he? Good head. No, they've got one back. Teams have been brilliant, both legs. Yeah. Yeah. So it's United, City, us, and either one of Liverpool and Arsenal. I would imagine Liverpool will probably do that. They were 2-1 up from the first leg. But it's 4 English teams in the last 4. Oh, Arsenal have done Liverpool 5-0. How do you say Gobby Gaffer in French? I don't know. And believe it or not, in secondary school, my first 2 years, I came top in French. I'm sure it's something like Le Gobby Gaffer or something like that. Right, okay, let's address the team. Absolutely delighted with that one. Okay, what have we got coming up now then? So we have got Arsenal, who absolutely battered Liverpool 5-0. So look at that for a Champions League semi-final. Manchester United versus Manchester City. Can you imagine that? My God. Okay, we've got Arsenal and we're at home first again. Right. Let's just have a look how this is all working out now. In fact, let me save it because you never know. I've got to be careful here because Craig might even be thinking his game's not crashed tonight, and even the Craig's thought process, it might crash. Right. So, okay. So we've got Schalke, so we'll put the reserves out for that. Craig, that's one of the big ones gone though. It is, but I mean, generally they're all big teams, aren't they? When you get to the last, but PSG is a big scalp. Liverpool going out. Barcelona, United beat Barcelona. That's a big one. That's a big one going out. My instant results in league games. I'm not thinking, but I need to take the dog out. Can't you think and take the dog out at the same time, Craig? It's a good question, that, Stevie. I don't know, actually. I got a bit carried away. I could instant result list next one, couldn't I? However, I wouldn't mind winning the DFB Pokal. What have we done this season? Right, we won the Franz Beckenbauer Super Cup 2-1. So that could be a domestic treble then, couldn't it? Could be a domestic treble. When's that next game? Right, let's just try and play this a little bit canny. Right. Let's rest the players for a couple of days. I just need to check these messages. We've got our end of season awards due. So some messages coming through here. All right, so it's lads v parents tomorrow. It's very complicated. Very complicated. Right, okay. Yeah, I might instant result this next one, but I wouldn't mind playing the semi-final. £10.8 mil. Musiala being tracked by Real Madrid. Okay. 95 mil if he decided to go. I mean, just as a contingency plan. I'm going to start looking for centre backs. Let's see, 6-1. Susceptible to problems when living in another country. Let's give that a save. I'll instant result this one. Nearly went to match then instead of instant result in it. I mean, it doesn't matter. As long as we don't get any injuries, doesn't matter, does it really? Oh, we got a peak 2-1. Response required for what? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that's fine. What do you want? Because you can have it. Yep, you can have whatever you want, mate. 19-year-old wonder kid. You can have whatever you want. Oh yeah, of course, yeah, Shotcrow 4. Gaffer suffers defeat against former club. It's alright. The shiny silverware is locked away in the cupboard. You can't take that away from me. Let's have a look now. So the semi-final is on the 19th. Let's do another couple of days. I know it doesn't make a lot of difference, but some of these players are going to have to come on, aren't they, as subs potentially. So am I going to have to spend that 153 million, or are we going to do the Champions League? Are we going to do it? It's not going to be easy against Arsenal at all. Who he? Mahic, 23-year-old Croatian. Spend the rent. Well, we're 3 games away now from winning the Champions League, so I'm guessing Haaland is still playing for City. I'm guessing he is. There's no reason in 2034 why he wouldn't be. I don't think there's much point in doing that because I'm not going to be sticking around long enough, so there's no point in worrying about the youth players. Okay, so it's Leipzig and Stuttgart in the other semi-final. Right, let's put Bastian up front. But we will switch it around a little bit. We'll play Marla and Elise there. Doué can stay in the middle. I can't do Shishon, can I? Because he's back from injury. Let's bring Shishon in. He is injured. Right, okay, Bernal then. Bernal. And Ferreira. Yep. And then at the back, Diamande. It's Debast, isn't it? I might leave Tape and Brown on actually. So a semi-rotated team there. Let's bring Musiala in there. Right, let's give that a save. Let's see if we can get through to the DFB Pokal final. So it's a semi-rotated team. Okay. I mean, if we do get through, I'm not really too sure who we want to face. It's Leipzig are second in the league and Stuttgart have just beaten us. Unless that was the purpose, unless we're going to get through and play Stuttgart in the final when they've just beaten us 4-2. Ball's in the back of the net, Elise. Rocking the baby. What happened there? That seemed like a bit of a... Oh, it was a nice goal. Chip into Elise's head. Right, okay. It was a... It looked to me like it got deflected. Nice goal. Oh, that's a nice ball to Elise. Is in again. Oh, good defending. Very, very good defending. 0-0 Stuttgart and Leipzig. Well, Champions League semi-final, I think this is my first season with Bayern in the Champions League. So that's very creditable, isn't it? I did say I didn't think we would win it. So I don't know whether I could be too disappointed. But then I have got in the back of my head thinking I really want to wrap this save up and start this women's save. Nice play for Era. If you have joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026 and I am managing Bayern Munich. And by the way, if there is anybody in the live stream, subscribing to my channel really helps it to grow. I am aiming for 2,000 subscribers by the time FM27 comes out. So if you've not subscribed, and you fancy helping the channel out, that would be great. Oh, that was different. Never seen that before. That's gone out for a corner as well that we don't get to see. Hoof. Post. Real Madrid just knocked me out of the Champions League. I'm fuming. What round, Stevie? It's a good job you're not doing a live stream because throwing your toys out of the pram is not a good look, believe me. Okay, Hoffenheim now starting to knock the ball about a little bit on the half-hour mark. And it is only 1-0 still. He's in here. It's in the back of the net. It's 1-1. Playoff round. The only team I didn't want to draw was them. It's always the way, isn't it, Stevie? Always the way. Bloody Real Madrid. I'm sick of the sight of Real Madrid. I'm going to be angry. My own fault for not finishing top 8. Finished 9th, right. Alright, so you were in the playoffs then, right, okay. Do you think the Women's Save you've planned will keep the interest right up to the new release of FM27? What are we in now? June, July, August. I'll do something else as well after that, I think. I would think. I mean, it's a valid question, Craig. It is a very valid question because Al Mal's not having a good game. Let's bring Musiala on. Have you chosen the car you want? I remember you saying you're saving up for a new one on. Well, so there is a bit of a backstory to it, Ginger. So at the moment, I drive a Renault Capture, and it's a car that I bought when I was repairing computers. We're talking like 3 years before lockdown now, even. So it was kind of in the colour. I had a livery colour for my computer business, so I bought it for that. So it's a 2013 model. The thing is now, with my age and my ailments and whatever else, one of the things I'm struggling with is obviously we get a lot of really crap weather in this country, and my grandsons are playing football, so I'm out and about. And if I get to my car and it's frozen up, I have trouble, because of my heart condition, scraping ice off it or snow. And then very often I get loads of condensation inside. That takes 15 minutes to get rid of. So I'm sat there in the freezing cold, like, say, heart condition, leukemia, all of that kind of stuff. It's not great. So I have been thinking recently of buying an electric car. But I'm just finding out that the preconditioning, you need to have the app. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to buy a new one. So and the app needs paying for when it's 3 years old. So I think you can set the timer in the car. If you know you're going out the day after or whatever, or later on, you can set the timer for it to and you don't need to pay for that. But I know it's a very long question, but I am looking at electric for those reasons. I mean, if anybody's got an electric and can give me any advice, then that's the advice that I've had on it. But yeah, just like medical conditions and my age and stuff, I really need something that I can get in that warms up very quickly, demists very quickly, de-ices very quickly. Because like in the winter months, when it's cold and you get that condensation, I can be here and I can spend 15 minutes getting all the moisture off my screen. I can drive to training, and training's an hour. At the end of the training, get back in the car and it's all condensed up again. So I have to sit there then in the freezing cold after being stood out in the freezing cold for an hour. So that's what I'm looking at the moment. So it's not necessarily, although I am slimming it down to makes, it's not necessarily makes, it's just electric for that convenience. But whether I'm misinformed or not, I don't know. I mean, I don't have a home charger, so go on, Bastian. I don't have a home charger, so I would have to charge it away from home. But then again, I don't do a lot of miles. I only do about 2,000 miles a year, so I don't do a great lot of miles. And of course, that's the other thing as well, is because of the limited amount of miles I do, It's like, is there any point in getting a different car now? But there is a practical reason for it, so we shall see. But yeah, going back to Craig's question, it's a very valid question because I know there's a big part of the Football Manager community that don't agree with women's football being in there and would never watch it. I know that. So the bottom line is do I do a women's save even? You know, is it going to keep people's interest? So it's a very, very good question. So Stuttgart, Leipzig is still 0-0. We could do with another one here just to be sure. Nice goal from Bastian again, though. He doesn't normally miss, Bastian, does he? When you give him that chance, he normally puts it in the back of the net. World-class save there from their keeper. Absolutely top-notch save. I tell you, I've got that for the PSG save. I've got Arda Güler as the attacking mid. My word, can he take a free kick? Left-footed. He's scored 2 direct free kicks for me now. A wonderful left foot that lad's got. Absolutely amazing. If you have just joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. If there is anybody in the live stream who's not subscribed, it does help my channel immensely if you'd subscribe. I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the time we get to FM27, and I will be doing tuition videos. If you sat in the live stream wondering about buying the game or how to play it or whatever, I will be doing tuition videos for FM27 at the end of November, beginning of December. So those will all be appearing on my channel as well. I didn't do any for FM26 because it was a car crash when it came out, and I didn't really want to. I don't know, it just didn't seem right to be doing tuition videos on a game that didn't work very well. So, used to have a Nissan. It had heated seats and a heated windscreen. Love that car. Yeah, I mean the problem is with the heated windscreens is you only get them on the top range. I mean, with the money that I've not got, heated windscreens out of the question. But most of them do seem to have like a facility to, you know, like set a timer and be able to precondition the cab like manually, if you will, rather than doing it on the app. But as I get a bit older now, as I get a lot older now, it is becoming a big consideration. You know, the cold is not great for me, my health conditions, and I don't want to stop going watching the boys play. And of course, I'm part of the management team, so I do all the videoing and photography and everything. I want to kind of do that for as long as possible, and I do kind of feel like electric car would be very, very beneficial to me. Right, we're 3-1 up now. Have I made any changes yet? Right, okay. So what we'll do is we'll take... shall we take Dewey off? We'll definitely bring Bock on. And Palmer. And Shishon is still injured, isn't he? Right, who else have we got? DMs. Not organised my bench very well again. So I would be playing Musiala and Striker Brown, wouldn't I? Bastion up front, Mora in the middle. I might leave it at that actually, because we have got the Arsenal game coming up next. I'll just make the 3 changes. I don't want to play any of my top players. I mean, it's bad enough having Musiala on the pitch, but unlucky. What I find bonkers though is it's like even my car. There's like, I mean, mine is kind of a. I mean, it's not a base model car, but there's 4 versions of my car. It's mad. I mean, I get, like the more expensive cars that are gonna have, like 4 versions of it. But a lot of the cars I'm looking at, like a Vauxhall Corsa electric. There's about 4 or 5 different versions of that car. I don't know why they need to make so many versions of it. "15 minutes left." Okay, so the big question now is can we do Arsenal? Can we do Arsenal? Well, that was a bit of a waste of time, wasn't it? Played Bok, nicely covered, good anticipation, lad. You've got a player on your right. Never mind. Musiala. Okay, pressure's off in this game now as well. Ooh, nice finish. Ekome, what a lovely finish that was. Beautiful. There's still 12 minutes left as well. They've had 2 shots on target and scored them both. Is it going to go 4-3 this? Yeah, it might go 5-2. Musiala's away. Go on, make a run, Bastion. Oh, Elise's made the run. Oh, nice finish from Elise. Once more. You know what? He's worth more than 35 mil. That's a nice finish. Okay, Stuttgart. It's going to be Stuttgart in the final. I thought it might do that, It loves a storyline, doesn't it, Football Manager? It loves a storyline. So Stuttgart have just beaten us 4-2. In fact, they battered us, didn't they? 4-2. So it's going to be us and them in the final. Bloody hell. Come on, we know it's not a penalty. It's outside, we know. Yep, we knew that. I could have told you that. Right, okay, so it's us versus Stuttgart in the final. Delighted. Right, okay. So we've now got Arsenal, haven't we? Oh no, we've not. It's Dusseldorf next. Dusseldorf. My other half likes the new Renault 5. That's electric. I think just not practical with my dog. Right. Yeah, the Renault 5s are a bit out of my price range. So my daughter-in-law has just bought a second-hand Zoe, and that's a nice car. I would have had one of them. The weird thing is, though, the way they've positioned the brake pedal and the accelerator. So there's like that much room between the brake pedal and where the accelerator is, and the trim. So if you've got big feet like mine, you have to try and wedge your foot into the accelerator. I don't know why they've done it like that. It's a bit weird. So I don't think I can have a Zoe. Mbappe, Musiala's make huge Real Madrid switch. I mean, I think I would be a bit bonkers to let Musiala go. He's only 31. And in this game, that's like an 18-year-old. So I don't think Mbappe's going anywhere. Yeah, the ones I'm looking at the moment that are in my price range are the Mazda MX-30 and the Vauxhall Eco. So they're the ones I'm looking at. The Mazda MX-30 it's a weird car because the doors open, instead of opening like that, they open like that. Which for me is not a problem because, okay, I might need to get my grandkids in the back now and again. But I don't have small children. So, and apparently it's very luxurious inside. But the battery, it only does about 105 miles. It's only got a range of about 105 miles. But once again, for me, that's not a problem. It looks a very nice car. And I think its drawbacks, for me, they're a bit of an advantage. Because it's not a family car because of the way the doors open. And its range is not great either. Well, those are what I'm looking at the moment. There are one or two Peugeots, maybe just coming into my price range. Like the 208, I think it's the 208. Hiya, half-bred, mate. How are you doing? Are you playing on the PS5? I'm playing on the PS5, yeah. I used to play the PC version, but for the sake of my YouTube channel, I came over it's a very long story, but I came over to the console version, and I've been playing that ever since. So yeah, I play on the PS5. It's much slimmed down from the PC version, obviously, but it is what it is. Right, okay, so this is a league game, isn't it? Fortuna Dusseldorf. Okay, Almala and Elise can start. We'll whack Fernandez up top. Is Shishan back in yet? Shishan can come back in. And Jacobs. Dewey can stay in midfield, I think. Is Mora losing any of his? No, he's not. No, his sharpness and everything's still alright. Brown, Diamande, DeBast. Right, let's bring Bock and Palmer in. So that's virtually a completely rotated team, isn't it? Yeah. Let's give it a save. Yeah, I had a question on one of my videos before that I answered, and he was asking about like staffing. Well, the staffing is a big problem in the console version, because if you like I used to on the PC, if you like to, you know, get all your coaches, you know, attacking coaches, defending coaches, fitness coaches, if you want to do like your recruitment, it's very, very limited on the console. So it's a bit of a problem, really. Current card, the one before this one, have both been automatic, although we did have an automatic many years ago. She said that there's no way that she would go back to a manual now. No, I mean, that's one of my big, one of the things I am going to have to learn, because I've never driven an automatic before. I mean, I'm sure I'll get used to it. It's not a problem, is it really? But it's just having the heating functions for me. That's a big deal for me, because being able to, you know, like training's at 5:30. If I'm in November and I look out my window and my car's all misted up and it's like 5:10, I'm going to be late then. I mean, in the summer it's not a problem. 5:10, jump in my car, I can be there in 15 minutes. But if I've got to spend 15 minutes defrosting it or getting rid of all the condensation, and then of course when it gets really cold, you know, I have to put like 25 layers on, and then I can't move. I mean, I suppose I do have to put layers on anyway, because we're obviously playing out in the open. So, all right, we're instant results in this one, aren't we? Need to keep my head in the game. (6-1). Okay, 6-1. Right, it's Arsenal next now, isn't it? Arsenal, yes, Arsenal. Yeah. So if you are watching in the live stream and you are thinking of buying the game or you are playing it, this is why I like using the mouse and keyboard, because doing resting players, which I do a lot of, I do a lot of resting players, I find it so much easier with the mouse and keyboard. Rather than using a controller. It's done in seconds. So that's one of the reasons why I've stuck to the mouse and keyboard. So let me just, before I start promising anything, where are we now? So Friday is, hold on, that's too far forward. Friday, 12th of June, right. So we've got Group A, South Korea and Czechia, and Group B, Canada and Bosnia, and right, I think I'll be absolutely fine for Friday. I mean, people will watch them, won't they? But they're not like top line games, are they really? Um, we're just continuing, aren't we? What was that? There's something that came up then about said something about Paris had done the double. Oh, of course. I have to get mixed up with this. Really get mixed up with this. Oh, you're watching from Canada. You're very welcome, Half-Bred. Very, very welcome indeed. What's the weather like in Canada at the moment? Weather in June in Canada. Okay, Champions League semi-final, first leg. Right, so let's get all of the big hitters back in again. Mora, Striker Brown, DeBast, Musiala, Karabashvili, Forte or Fort, and then the two DMs. Not too bad. It's kind of pleasant. Well, I think that's what you want, isn't it? I think we all like the weather to be, because I mean, in this country, we don't like it too hot. We don't like it too cold either. Yeah, I mean, if it's pleasant, then that's fine. Vieira. Right, so, Bastian needs to come in. Bastian up top. Okay, Bastian, Musiala, Striker, Brown, Mora, Bernal, Vieira, Fort, Karabashvili, Diamande, DeBast, Chevalier in goal. Let's just check out of possession. Right, so good job of check that because he's out of position. Bernal, Mora, Fort, DeBast, Diamande, Bastian. Right, okay. Okay, fingers crossed here. Once again, all I can do is click the button and I'm at the mercy of Football Manager once again. So can we do this or not? Although it is only the first leg. I mean, even a narrow loss in this one is not a disaster. Because we did beat Paris Saint-Germain in the second leg in Paris and beat them well, so... Right, so they've got Trubin, Timber, Chouameni, Gabriel, Lewis Skelly, Kislyak, Odegaard, Baleba, Nwari, Odrego and Sesko. Okay, Football Manager, I am in your hands. Do we get through to the Champions League final or not? Karabashvili, this is a good sign. We're getting the early highlight here. Good sign. DeBast over this side. Vieira, Mora, back out to Vieira. Back in the penalty area. Nothing given. Karabashvili is going to strike it over the top. Okay, Arsenal with the ball. We need to be really switched on. Most of the Arsenal players have to be pushing 40 at least. Yeah, but the thing is, Craig, that doesn't matter, does it, really? Football Manager will, you know, like Odegaard, how old is he? He's just put Arsenal 1-0 up. Right, just a couple of shots. Only one on target. We've given the ball away. Not good. Belabours through. Two-nil. Oh well, it was nice while it lasted, wasn't it? I mean, they gave us it against PSG, and I don't think I can complain too much. We've got through to the semi-finals. The game obviously doesn't feel like we are a good team. How old is Odegaard? 35 years old, Odegaard. Yeah, the game is looking at us obviously and saying we're not good enough to win the Champions League. So it is what it is. It's weird, isn't it? You do all of this arranging, you know, you put your reserve team out and you think you're doing it all spot on, and then you put your best team out against Arsenal and 37 minutes and they're beating you 2-0 at home. Poor. Very, very, very poor, that. Played the bass. Nice. I mean, can we get one before half time and make it look a little bit more respectable? Because at the moment, this is a bit embarrassing. No, very poor. Very, very poor indeed. Nice ball for Baston. He doesn't normally miss them. Wonder how much Odegaard would cost. Because if he's scoring 2 goals against this Bayern Munich team, then that's a shame. I kind of thought when we beat PSG, I thought, you know what? We might just do this. There's a slim chance, but no, never mind. Never mind. Well, we'll have one more go at it. I'll play a season, but I'll just instant result everything apart from the Champions League. I'll give it one more shot. I mean, we ain't getting this back, are we? I mean, let's bring Elise on at half time. He has been doing the business, hasn't he? But yeah, that's pitiful, that, isn't it? I mean, seriously, are Arsenal that much better than Bayern Munich? Really? We're not even going to score a goal, are we not? 16 shots, 6 on target, and we're not even going to score a goal. Come on, lads, we're 3-0 down here. This is embarrassing. The Bayern Munich fans are they'll be going absolutely mental. I'm surprised they've not invaded the pitch, because in Europe, results like this do not go down well. There'd be flares on the pitch. This is embarrassing, this. Absolutely embarrassing. Can we get another one now and make it look a little less embarrassing? I do need to make a couple of changes as well, I think. This goes in. Oh, what a save from Chevalier. What a save. Right, I am going to make another couple of changes. Musiala. Who do we bring on now? Right, let's bring Marla on, and Fernandez on for Bastion. I think he's not having the greatest of games, is he? Let's do that. 3 changes. Oh, I'll tell you what we can do. We can go attacking, can't we? I forgot about that. We need to go positive, don't we? Yeah, I mean, that's a bit disgusting, isn't it? So that's meant to be my defensive tactic for Europe. And Arsenal have come to our place and scored 3 goals and are literally battering us. So that's very, very, very... well, let's just make sure everything's right. Elise, Almala, Fear of an Half, the Bast. Yep. Right. I mean, if we can get another one back, it gives us a slim chance. Slim chance. But Arsenal did beat Liverpool. Oh, we've got another one. It's 3-2. Arsenal did beat Liverpool 5-0 in the second leg of the quarter-finals at the Emirates. But it is 3-2 now. I mean, I should think so, really. We've had 20 shots and 10 on target. Could do with a bit of a wonder goal from Elise now, couldn't we? Elise, a little bit of a masterclass from Elise. These are the games when we need it. Marla's in. Sliding it. It's in. It's Fernandez. It's 3-3. It's 3-3. Kind of feel like there's a bit of reverse psychology going on here. I did a... Oh, that's it now. We're done till next season. Bit of reverse psychology. Right, hold on. Let me make my last 2 changes. What's a year? And you beat PSG in Paris, so this tie isn't over yet. It's keeping the faith, isn't it? Keeping the faith. Right, okay, let's bring Shishon in. And let's get fresh legs in there as well. What's that? Chuck Boris. That's oh my God. Oh, he's given a penalty away, hasn't he? Big game penalty. That's a great username, that Chuck Boris. I like that. Sell Harry. Yeah, we don't have Harry Kane. He's not. He's not part of the Bayern Munich squad. Chevalier. No, he scored it. It's 4-3. You answered my questions and they're going yesterday. Thanks a lot for that. You're very welcome, Lazo. You're very, very welcome. Unfortunately, when you get asked like 4 or 5 questions, it's difficult to answer them in that like a short space there. So yeah, if you've got any other questions, then just fire away. Can we get an equaliser? Can we make it 4-4? That was to the invisible man, that. Keeper? It's 4-4. Elmar's scored. Well, the referee's checking this one. You bastards. Help me a lot. Well, that's good, Lazo. That's good. It's it's really what the more experienced players are here for. It's oh, come on. It's like nose hairs, that. You're just trying to screw me now, Football Manager. 22 shots, 11 on target, and we're losing. Come on. It's not the first time you've done that tonight as well, by the way, if I'm going to call out. Five minutes of time added on. Heads? Nah, keepers had that one. Well, they've got that Naguaneri playing for them. He's in my PSG save. He's an English centre-back. Not that great, if I'm honest. I think I'm trying to sell him at the moment, I think. But I have a feeling, actually, I have a feeling I have actually sold him to Arsenal in my other save. Ball over the top. Give it to Elise. That's a lovely ball. Oh, that's a nice goal. It is 4-4. Do you ever go 2 at the back and everyone up front? No, I don't. No, Chuck Morris, I don't. Right, okay, it's 4-4 now. 24 shots, 12 on target. I mean, normally that would tell you that you might have some great players, but they can't finish. But my players can finish. Musiala, great. Elise, great. Bastian, brilliant. 4-4, well deserved. Okay, 4-4. Okay, so they're going to get an angry for that. Not happy with that at all. Conceding 4 goals like that. We don't concede goals. In the Bundesliga, we've hardly conceded any. Well, unless we play Stuttgart. Where did Kane go? Kane wasn't even here when I took it over. I'm in 2034, Chuck. I'm in 2034 in games, so this is only my second season managing them. So Kane wasn't even here when I joined. We have a striker called Bastian who is absolutely amazing. What's that? What a slobber knocker! What the hell's a slobber knocker, Craig? What a slobber knocker! Yeah, so if you've not followed along, Chuck, basically I was managing Schalke 04, and then I got offered the Bayern job, so I jumped to Bayern. But Vincent Kompany had been managing them and only managed a 6th place finish. So last season we were in the Europa League, and weren't even in the Champions League, which is a bit unthinkable, really. But anyway, last season I won the Bundesliga, won the Europa League. This is my first season now with Bayern in the Champions League. But we need to sort this out. I mean, okay, I know Arsenal are pretty free scoring, but that's terrible. What is a slobber knocker? It's a very good question, Lazo. Very, very good question, a slobber knocker. If you have just joined the stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I am managing Bayern Munich, and we've just drawn 4-4 in the Champions League semi-final against Arsenal. If there is anybody who's not subscribed, subscribe to our channel. Really helps the channel grow, and I am aiming for 2,000 subscribers by the time FM27 comes out. How come you like to mention all the German teams as a British dude? Oh, I absolutely love the Bundesliga. I absolutely love the Bundesliga. The money's bonkers. It's just great. I love it. Love the Bundesliga. But this live stream didn't start like that. It started with Palermo in Italy last November. And then I moved from Palermo, got them promoted, and then I moved from there to Fiorentina, then I jumped ship to Schalke, and then I've ended up with Bayern. I used to watch the WWF in the 90s. Oh, I couldn't stand it, Craig. I really couldn't stand the WWF. So that's where a slobber knocker comes from, is it? No, I couldn't be doing with the WWF. Couldn't be doing with it at all. Right, okay, let's just look at this carefully now. So we have Bayer Leverkusen, that's in 4 days' time. And then we've got, right, let's do some rest period again. Couple of days rest. Let's have a look at this. There's goals galore. Okay. We're just going to say Craig's a wrestling fan, right? You watched it, did you, Chuck? A slobber knocker. We might have to make that a word on the channel because I really do like it. Slobber knocker. I think if we score a goal in future that's a belter, I think it's going to be renamed as a slobber knocker. I do like that. That's a cracking word. I might start using it in normal life. My grandkids think I'm bonkers anyway, so what does it matter? Okay, United and City in the second semi-final. How's that one going to go? Ooh. City didn't stand a chance. They've got Evan Ferguson playing for them. Scored a hat-trick. 34, 66, 82, 4-0. So whoever gets through to the final then will be playing United. I don't. City are not going to come back from that. Have City got Haaland still? Erling Haaland. He is only 33. I'll tell you what, you know. If we don't win this, I might go in for Erling Haaland and go 2 up top next season. Bastion and Haaland up top. Craig, I thought it was something like a screamer. British team scored in the last second of a game. Yeah, I'm definitely using that one. Trouble is, it's quite long, isn't it? I've got to try and remember it. A slobber knocker. I might have to write that one down. I'm definitely going to be... I'm nicking that one, Craig. I'm nicking it. Evan Ferguson then for United. How good he then? Evan Ferguson. 29 years old. 89 mil. Can I check the stats of Haaland over the last years? I mean, he's he is a very good player, isn't he? I mean, those are his stats at the moment. So he'll have always been this. He's just not lost anything. He's got a natural fitness of 20, so... How many goals he scored this season? 27, 6, 7.35. Not for sale. We might see about that. Although, to be fair, Evan Ferguson looks quite bright. Right, so we're instant result in this next one, aren't we? What are we on now? 2.5 hours. So it'll be about 10 o'clock, will it? What bloody hell's going on here? Oh, we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad. The history of goals and assists and average value. I'm not sure if I can do that in the console version. I wouldn't know where to look for that, to be honest. You must score more than 5 goals. 500 goals. Right, okay. So we are going to rotate again. I am beginning to wonder, you know, whether I start Elise against Arsenal. I'm not sure that, so it's not something really I've ever looked for. I mean, I know in the PC version, but I mean that the number of stats and data you can get in the PC version is huge, but the console version, it might be in here, but I've never looked for it. I'm guessing it probably isn't, because with this being very, very slimmed down, there's a lot of stuff that just isn't there. Brown 227.15. Karabalasvili 287.33. Right, okay. Let's bring Bock at the back. Palmer. What are you playing, Lazo? Are you playing the PC version or the console version? Shishan and Jacobs. I think that's completely funny. You have a player in your team called Striker Brown. Yeah, there's a reason for that, Lazo. There is a reason for that. Because I signed him, and I also have a fullback called Brown. So I had a striker called Brown and a fullback called Brown. Now, if you've never watched any of my stuff before, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. And there was a time when I played my left back in goal, just by mistake. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to get mixed up with these two. So I'm going to be playing my left back at striker. So in the console version, FM26, now you can actually give your players a nickname. You couldn't in FM24, but you can in FM26. So I nicknamed him Striker Brown just to differentiate him from the left fullback. See, they're both in the team now, fullback Brown, Striker Brown. But at least it differentiates it for me. Like I say, sometimes I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Right, let's give that a save. I bought the console version days ago. I used to play the PC version in the past. Don't have a gaming PC since more than 10 years. All right, okay then. Yeah, so you kind of got to get used to the console. I like it, Lazo. I like the console version. It's all right. I mean, like everything with Football Manager, it drives you mad sometimes, but I'm quite used to that. I just wish that, I think that the PS5 and the coding now should be able to bring more stuff in. And I'd like to see the staffing improved, to give us the scouts instead of just a chief scout and nothing else. Give us the scouts, give us the coaches. Because at the moment, who does the coaching? Me and the assistant manager, I think. So I'd like to have some dedicated coaches in there. But at the moment, we can't do that. I mean, those are things I would like to see brought in. Totally makes sense. That's a very Italian 2009. Very Italian formation. Yeah. I mean, so once again, Chuck, I play the Gegenpress most of the time. But I have got a problem with the Champions League. The Gobby Gaffer and the Champions League go together like oil and water. They just don't mix at all. So I thought, right, there must be something I'm doing wrong. So I was training another tactic and formation. So I've gone to this vertical tiki-taka, which is a mid-block, shorter passing, bit more defensive. And I'm using this now, although we have just conceded 4 against Arsenal. Range of all functions, sections like we have in the PC. It would be great. I don't think we'll ever get that, Lazo. I really don't think we'll ever get that. But we can only hope. I mean, even if they upped the staffing, that would be... did I save that then? That would be something, wouldn't it? But it's like I've said many times before, we all play Football Manager in different ways. So some of the things that people miss, I don't even use. And so it doesn't bother me. But then, it's how you play the game, isn't it, really? Okay, 2-0 win, Dure and Bastian scoring. Well, I didn't put Fernandez up top, did I? Right, well, I don't know. I can't see us beating Arsenal. If they scored 4 goals at our place, they're going to score goals at their place, aren't they? So let's do a little bit more rest, and then we'll have a look at what's going on here, and then we'll give that a save just in case it crashes. If you have joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I am managing Bayern Munich, and we're just about to play Arsenal in the second leg of the semi-final of the Champions League, and the first leg, believe it or not, was 4-4. Like I say, if there is anybody in the stream who's not subscribed, the channel is helped massively by people subscribing, liking, commenting, all of that kind of stuff. Helps to elevate the channel, and I am aiming for 2,000 subscribers. So, I mean, obviously, if you absolutely hate it, then don't subscribe. Right, what's in? I started with Championship Manager. I'll to lose myself in all the detail, scouting, tactical details, looking for the right managers across all them. Yeah, well, that's me, Lazo. I mean, I played Championship Manager. I wasn't very good at it, I have to say. But the things I love in Football Manager is when I played the PC version, getting the best staffing in the league. That was always a priority of mine. I love doing that. But then the transfer window for me is a real biggie. I can spend literally days in a transfer window trying to get the right players. What could we have a tad more positivity from the boss? Thank you. We're gonna stuff them. Okay, Craig. Yeah, I've fingers crossed. Come on, we can do it. Do we go all out? Do we go gegenpress, or do we? I mean, is that why we let 4 goals in because of Arsenal's Sustar tiki-taka formation? I'll leave a like and we'll subscribe. Very nice person. Really like to follow your Bayern Munich career. Thanks for that, Lazo. I do my best. That's all you can do, isn't it? Just do your best. The problem is for me is I don't talk 100 mile an hour and have the baseball cap on the wrong way round. And, you know, I'm like 18. That's that. So I think, you know, people come in, see an old man doing it, and then they very quickly bugger off again. So, much better. I think I am going to go the tiki-taka. If Arsenal score an early goal quickly, I'll go to the gegenpress, I think. But let's see how we do. I mean, whoever wins this is going to play United in the final, so... right, that is very, very, very bad news. That's extremely, extremely bad news, that. Okay, so we're going to play Arsenal without our best defensive midfield player. Oh, the United game's been played before us, is it? Is it? Or is it? Ooh. 3-3. So it was United 7, Manchester City 3. Who scored? Haaland. They've got Vinicius Jr. He's 33. Right, so whoever wins this plays United in the final. It's just an age. It's fun. Yeah, I mean, that's all you can do, isn't it? You know, it's when I made the decision to go on YouTube, I always knew that I wasn't going to be everybody's cup of tea. And and I didn't even know whether I would, like get any subscribers or anything. And I have, and it's been great. I've loved it. And then like live streaming, who knew I could live stream and get as many people in the chat? So, I'm really grateful for that, because I have lads who come in on a regular basis, and I can't thank them enough, because, I'm doing something here and I enjoy doing it, and it's great that people are coming in and supporting. By Haaland and Ferguson and play up 3 up front next season. You think so, Stevie? Do you think so? I mean, I could do, couldn't I? I could play 3 up front, 1 behind. I wonder how much they want for Haaland. I'd love to sign Erling. I've never signed Erling Haaland in Football Manager ever. I'm actually 71 in game now. You old bugger. Bloody hell. Go and retire and go and sit on a beach somewhere. I'm leaving for today in Germany. Wish you lots of... Thanks for coming in, lads, old lad. And thanks for... I hope you enjoy the game. If you need any more help, just message me and I'll try and help you if I can. But thanks for coming in and contributing. Stevie, all-out attack. Do you think so? See, I wasn't going to do, Stevie. I wasn't going to do. Are you talking about when I get the 3 up front? Are you talking about in this next game, Stevie? What you talking about? I've run out of drink as well. You're very welcome, Lazo. Very welcome indeed. Oh, I know why Bastian scored in that last game. I instant resulted it, and the assistant that brought him on. Would be fun if nothing else. I mean, next season, right? Yeah. Well, you know what? I mean, I'm only going to do this one. If we don't win it this season, I'm only going to do it one more time, I think, because people are just going to get bored, aren't they? So, but let's go out with a bang. Let's play with 3 strikers. Why not? Although I have got a lot of players like Elise and Musiala who are probably not going to get a game then. Right, let's drop Mora in there. I am going to play Elise though. I'm going to prefer him to Striker Brown. Fort's injured as well, is he? That's not nice. That is definitely not nice. But it won't matter because you're winning it this season. Craig, I need a nervous wee. Do you have the setting on that reduces? Do I have the setting on that reduces... Oh, processing breaks. Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. My God, that's a blast from the past. I did that back in November. I had to rummage around the back of my head then to try and remember that. Right, okay, let's do the rest of it. Karabashvili in there. Karabashvili, what can he play? Centre back. What can Brown play? Where's he gone? Brown. Nope, won't let me do that. Brown. No, won't let me do that. This is a bit annoying, this. Want to see what Brown can do. There we go. I mean, he can play DM, but he's not great. But would he be better than Jacobs? who's only 19. Shishon's already in there. And he's going to have to be the DM. I need a playmaker in there. Right, that's really thrown a cat amongst the pigeons, that, with Fiera being out. That's really thrown a cat amongst the pigeons. Diamande. De Bast. Well, let's go through these. Can any of these play as a DM? Do it? Obviously can't. Striker Brown. Nope. Musiala we're wanting anyway, don't we? Diao. Diao. No, it's stopped letting me do that now. Both. Where's Diao gone? Diao there. No, it won't let me select him. Just let me select him now. Diao, yep. No, he can't play there either. Palmer. No, he can't play there either. Marla won't be able to play there. We've already... can Mora drop back? No, he can't. In fact, I'm taking a bit of a liberty playing him back there because it's not his favourite position. Moore is a much better player playing forward, but to be fair, I don't really have the ideal players to play this because I need a better player than Moore in the middle there, but it is what it is. We've got Armetti, he's the wonder kid. Box-to-box playmaker. 21, too young. Oh, we've got Benalo, haven't we? Passing, vision. Whoa, hold on a minute. I think we might have... What am I doing here? DLP, of course. And Shishon should be able to do that. 3-star, 5-star potential. Shishon should be able to fit in there easily. Right, it's okay. It's all right. It's getting late again. When it gets late, this is why I don't like playing too long. You know, when the stream starts getting 3 hours or thereabouts, my mind starts to go a bit. I'd forgotten about Bernal. That was stupid. Right, okay. Right, focus. Right, we've got so we've got 2 injuries. So we're going to bring Armetti in for one of them. So Ferreira is going to have to... Unless he was only out for 1 to 3. I wonder if it'll let me put him on the bench. It might do. I might see if I can wing that. Squad planner would have told you that, wouldn't it? You mean this squad planner, Craig? Yeah. The trouble is, I didn't glance over at it. I told you, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer sometimes. Right, okay. I think we're done there. I think we're right. So we've got Mora in the middle. Musial, Elise, Bernal, Shishon, Debast. Right. Okay, I don't know whether it'll let me have Fiera on the bench or not. Right, okay, well, I'm in the lap of the gods again here, the lap of the football manager gods. All I can do is just click the button and see what happens. I'm going to have to react very quickly, though. If Arsenal score an early goal, I'm going to have to go into the attacking. But the vertical tick-attacker should keep us... Oh, sorry. I don't know what I'm talking for. Right, let's just go to the match. Although part of me now is thinking I could have Erling Haaland next season, and I've never managed Erling Haaland. I've never had him in my team. Maybe I shouldn't say that. No, it's Craig. Fingers crossed. Come on, we can do it. Okay, we have the kickoff. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do? I have to say, I'm a little bit nervous. Well, Arsenal have not got the early goal like they did last time, so let's score a soccer goal. I think the correct expression, Craig, is let's do a football. That's the correct expression. I'm just going to give him a little demand more. 20 minutes, still 0-0. Give it away. Give it away. Give the ball away. You give the ball away. Alright, we're going to have to go into the attacking formation then, aren't we? So that still works, doesn't it? More a drop in at least. Say, that's probably copyright. I thought I'd put a twist on it. Right, okay. I would say, let me put Ferreira on the bench. We've had 4 shots, but nothing on target at all. We've just had our first shot on target. Right, we're going to have to be angry, aren't we? Okay, Elise's on a 6.68. Bastion's on a 6.43. It's amazing, isn't it, that your striker who's been scoring goals for fun all season, you put him in these big games and he's on a 6.43 just when you need him to be at the top of his game. Shishan and Benal are playing well, though. Okay, let's go into the second half. Let's see whether we can... Through again, Baleba, nice. Well, that's a nice ball. And that's absolutely awful. So we're playing that game, are we? Right, okay. Offside, ref? Offside? No? No. Hiya, Bone Crusher. It's... I'm reserved judgment at the moment. Bastion's in. Of course, Bastion's shot gets saved. They've scored 2 goals, bump, like that, and Bastion's through. And go on, Musiala. Yeah. And they've got an injured player on the pitch as well. Okay, Musiala is looking tired. Let's do a bit of a switch then. Elise is one of those players, I think, that if you bring him on as a sub, he's great. Let's make those 3 changes. I mean, I very much doubt we can do what we did in the first leg and come back. We've only had 2 shots on target. I mean, when I go attacking, it never works. That, so I think it's not even a. It's not a point in doing that. Nah. Arsenal have got this, haven't they? They've got this. Well, we can bring Ferreira's aggressive, so that's a good sign, isn't it? Let's bring him on. Aggressive. Let's have a bit of that. And let's bring... right, okay. Diao is motivated. Let's make that change. I mean, let's go attacking. It won't make any difference, I don't think. Well, it's going to be a very, very interesting final because United and Arsenal are both free scoring in this competition. So it's going to be a very, very interesting final. But once again, Football Manager has done the usual. Even though Arsenal are Old Men FC, I'm sure United are as well. It's 2 English Premier League teams again. The Football Manager really, really pushes English Premier League teams in the Champions League. Oh well, it is what it is. We've got the DFB Pokal final, and come on, referee, just blow your whistle now. I don't really know why we're getting a what's it here highlight. Yeah, we just got knocked out of the Champions League bone crusher. Semi-final, so no disgrace, really. But we can't handle Arsenal. They scored 6 goals, 7 goals. They scored 7 goals in the semi-final against us. We just couldn't handle them. Couldn't handle them. I'll have a quick look at this Arsenal team and just see how old they are. Let Project 3 Strikers commence. Yeah. So let's have a look how old are their players then. Let's do it by age. So Gabriel is 36, Odegaard is 35, Hakimi 35, Valverde 35, Tuchemani 34, Timber 32, Svensson 32, Trubin 32. I mean, they're literally Old Men FC, aren't they? And to be honest, the star rating of the team is not that great, is it really? Hiya, Carol. How are you doing, mate? How are you doing? That's disappointing. That I was really hoping. I kind of knew we weren't good enough, but I was kind of hoping we could wrap it up tonight, and then the next stream we could move on. But we've now got to stick with Bayern Munich again, and it's like, come on, for God's sake, give it. I mean, why have they got All Men Arsenal there? Most of the team is over the age of 32, and they're scoring goals for fun. Why is that happening? Why is that happening? God, it really, really pisses me off, Football Manager, sometimes. Right, what 20th of May, what we're on now, the 3rd. Right, I'm going to go on holiday until was it the 20th, the final? So we'll come back 16th, no 17th. We can give them a couple of days rest. If in doubt, we can then buy their players. Yeah. Just saw the Netherlands game against Uzbekistan. Oh, they're all friendlies, aren't they, at the moment? Use current match tactics. And use team selection as well. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, very disappointing that, but like I say, the Gobby Gaffer and the Champions League go together like oil and water. I never ever do well in the Champions League. I mean, semi-final is okay, but it's not winning the silverware, is it? It's now they've started injuring players now. Bastian's injured, Elise's injured. If you have joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I am managing Bayern Munich, and we just got knocked out of the Champions League in the semi-final. So I'm just holidaying forward a little bit now to the DFB Pokal final. Money coming in for that. Yeah, you would think so, Craig. You would think so. But if I'm honest, I just want to get this Bayern Munich save done and dusted and move. Let's move on. Like I'm ready now to do something a little bit different. I'm a little bit bored, so I just need to do something a little bit different now. And this is right. 13 million we've got in there. Evan Ferguson is only a 3.5 star. Evan Ferguson. Scored 16 goals, 8 assists, 6.99. So he's not been that good. I mean, the fact that he scored a hat-trick against City, I mean, we'll put him on the shortlist, but if I'm going to do it, it has to be Haaland, doesn't it? Elise injured 1 day. Bastian injured 1 day. Diamande... if one appearance away from making 50, we have to pay Spurs 10 million, and I played another game, so I'm guessing we'll have to play him 10 million then, will we? I mean, Diamande would be one of the ones that would be going in the summer because he's not good enough. Wirtz claims Footballer of the Year. Does he really? Florian Wirtz, not for sale. Yeah, we've had paying that 10 million. That's a shame. We're doing talks about future expectations. Right, okay. I mean, I think their requirement was it semi-final of the Champions League, I think. Oh, we need to go and so the final is now. Right, okay, let's just do a couple of days in there. Bump. If, by the way, if there is anybody in the live stream who's not subscribed to my channel, subscribing to channels, it's free of charge, it doesn't cost you anything, but it really helps the channel to grow. And I am aiming for 2,000 subscribers by the time FM27 comes out. So if you could subscribe, it would help me greatly. Okay, DFB Pokal final, and that probably will wrap it up. It's quite nice timing, actually. Just over 3 hours on the clock. Southampton keen on signing Palmer. What's he worth? 31 mil. Well, if they want him, they can come in and bid for him. If I put him on the list, they'll come in with like 8 million, so... Okay, so this for a domestic treble then against Stuttgart. But we have struggled with them this season. So... what was that Esposito there? He's... oh, right. He's not that great, is he, really? That's okay. Yes, if any they played in New York at the World Cup, it will be a short one for us. I think, though, I don't think you can take too much notice of the friendlies, because now those players are there and they've been selected. They are not going to go in full-blooded, are they? Unless it's a Spanish team, of course. You've seen that clip, haven't you, of that really nasty tackle on Rodri in training by a Spanish player. Absolutely bonkers. I don't know whether he's got something against Rodri, but I think a lot of the players will be just holding back. They won't want to get injured, will they? Because they'll want to play in the World Cup. So I don't think you can take anything off the... it's very, very rare. In fact, to be honest, it's very rare I watch international football full stop, but I never watch never watch friendlies. I don't watch England very much, if I'm honest, because recently we've not been that great, have we? Okay, let's see whether we can do Stuttgart or not, as the case may be. Right, Bastian up front. So we are going to go the Gegenpress again. Christian Eriksen collapsed again. You know what? It's horrible, that, isn't it? It's absolutely horrible. It's there's been a few recently on. I mean, I watched some shorts on X. I mean, you know, I go on there for like City News, but there's been one or two on there with like old people like going to cash machines and then just having a heart attack and dropping dead. It's horrible to watch. And Eriksen, like, you wouldn't think footballers would, you know, you would think they'd be strong as an ox, wouldn't you? It's weird. Very weird. But yeah, it's not great, is it? Not great at all. Is Vieira back? Is Vieira back? When I scout in Scandinavia, my scout always comes back with no one. How is that possible? Depends what criteria you're putting in, Carol. I mean, are you playing the console version? Because in the console version, it's very limited, isn't it? So if you're going in and putting like current a potential ability minimum 4-star and current ability minimum 3-star, if there aren't any players for him to find, he won't find anybody. So, and it might be your scouts rubbish as well. Are you playing the console or the PC version? Yeah, console, right, okay. I mean, what level is your chief scout, and is he any good? Is he proficient at scouting in Scandinavia or not? What levels are you putting in there? There's lots of things to consider, really. Right, Canosville, Diamande, De Bast, Fort. I need a new centre back. That's the point, actually. Did anything come of my centre back? I've got 2 there. What's going on there? Nothing. You're joking, aren't you? Really? Is that it, is it? Shortlist, the centre back. Because we had all of this, didn't we? I very nearly signed Pacho, didn't I? But that's going to be a lot of money if I want to play with 3 strikers. I mean, Haaland is not going to be cheap, is he? He is not going to be cheap. I don't think so, but I can scout in different countries. That the countries I selected in the beginning of my save, right? Yes, you can, but so if you go to your chief scout and have a look at what he's good at. So let's say, for instance, your chief scout is only good. He's complete at scouting England, and that's it. Then that might be why he's not finding them, because he's not proficient in Scandinavia. So if you want Scandinavian players, and you want that specifically, you need to sign a chief scout who is good at doing that. So you need that to be top of the list. I mean, my scouts, chief scouts, usually I have them so they're fairly proficient in about 5 or 6 countries. It's not always easy to do that, but if you specifically want Scandinavian players, sign a chief scout who is good at scouting in Scandinavia. So that would be my advice. All right, I think we're okay there now. I think we're okay. So I wonder who's going to win that Champions League final now. I wouldn't like to put money on that, really. Could be either of them. I mean, I think the way Arsenal played against us, I think it probably could be Arsenal. Oh, we're watching this one, aren't we? Nearly an instant result then. Okay, so if you are in the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. I am managing Bayern Munich, and this will be the last game of the evening. It's the last game of the season as well. It's a DFB Pokal final, and if we win this, we will have done the domestic treble. You can have just 1 scout on console, right? Well, it isn't 1 scout, Carol. So basically, if you look at your star rating of your, it's Chief Scout, and in theory that's the only one that shows. But if you look at the star rating of your Chief Scout, let's say he's a 2-star. Let's say he's a 2-star, and that might mean you've only got him, or he might have 1 scout under him. If your Chief Scout is a 4-star, he'll probably have 4 or 5 scouts under him. You don't see them, but they are there. So, because for instance, if you like get quite far along in a save and you've got quite a few recruitment focuses on the go, it will say in there, you'll see it and it'll say all scouts are currently unavailable or all scouts are busy. So there are other scouts, but it depends on your Chief Scout's rating. I'm starting FM26 console save with Forest. Should I go to advanced setup or not? Are you starting from brand new, Aidan? Are you, or have you played it before? I mean, if you've not played it before, I would go with like default settings to get you going, basically, because the advanced setup will, you know, you can set your manager up in there. Obviously, you'll have to set your 10 countries up, and all of that kind of thing. Right, so we are winning this 1-0 at the moment. So Striker Brown assisting Musiala in the first minute. Yeah, I mean, you know, I've always said on my live streams, I'm not the best Football Manager player. There are people out there who are more knowledgeable and better at the game than me. We pull that wide. But if I know, I'm asked a question and I know it, I will try and help. I mean, it's like the question I've just been asked there about. I mean, it's last November now since I started a save and went into advanced setup. So I'm not, off the top of my head, I'm not quite sure what's in there. And that's gone 1-1 just before half time. If you're ever unsure, just go to Gegenpress. Go on, Mora, lad. Have a run at him. You've got very little support. That was never going in, was it? Right, address the team. I'm going to say disappointed. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Bastion seems to have fallen off a cliff. Where are you going to watch the England games? Just at home or the pub? Just at home. The England games kick off, or the first England game kicks off at 9. So I mean, I'm not that. I have a big problem with international football, so kind of seems a little bit two-faced if I watch the game. But then it is England, it is the World Cup, so right. Let's. Well, at least it's not doing the usual 24 shots, 12 on target. So, right, we are looking very tired, aren't we? So, let's bring Elise on. L. Do we bring El Marla on, or do we go 2 up top? Let's go 2 up top. Right, let's bring Bernal Fiera. Have I not put Shishan on the bench? Oh, big mistake. Big mistake. I mean, to be fair, the fullbacks could do with changing. And I've not put Tape on the bench either. Oh, my God. Very, very badly organised. We struggle against Stuttgart, don't we? They've definitely got our numbers, Stuttgart. I thought we were going to win this, you know, when Musiala scored that early goal. I really thought we were going to win it. Two more changes. Right, let's switch those two round. Let's make him a winger. Right, that's the 5 changes made. Let's just go in here now. Fernandez, Elise, El Marla, and Diao, Ferreira and Bernal, Fort Brown. Yeah. Okay, 13 minutes left. I've gone wingers now. Who knows? Is it going to go injury time, this? Because I've got some really, really shattered players. Does it go injury time or does it go penalties? Go on, Fort lad. Oh, that's the first time ball in. Oh. Can't shake that. Whoa. DL scored. It's 2-1. Can't shake that confounded final game curse. Yeah, I know. This doesn't normally happen to me, this. Have we nicked this in the last few minutes here? 2-1. Have we nicked it? Come on, Football Manager. I think you owe me one. I think you owe me one tonight. I think you owe me one. So come on. Yeah, I know, Bone Crusher. It's no, I'm not. I'm not going to get that, am I? Is Striker Brown his real name? No, it's not. No, I have 2 Browns in the team, so I just gave him a nickname, Carol. I just gave him a nickname. No more substitutes. So you in German football then, you can't make that extra substitution in extra time. Okay. I did say, didn't I, when we got that second goal, this doesn't usually happen to me, this. And it hasn't. We score a goal to win the game, and then seconds later, the game gives them an extra goal. Best way to develop youth. I mean, loan them out, but try and make sure that they are going to play regularly and kind of play the same formation ish that you're playing. So we'll be at the post as well. Other than that, the best way of getting a player, and if you've got a wonder kid, just play him all the time if you can, and you'll see his stats getting better and his star rating getting better. But loans are usually the trouble is, if you've got quite a big youth squad, it's quite laborious. But yeah, just try and get them to a team where they're going to play regular football and play the same kind of football that you're playing. That was a bloody awful corner from Elise. It's going to go pens, this, isn't it? Last game of the evening is going to go pens. There's not much point now, is there really? It's nearly done. Some of the goals we've seen Elise score tonight as well. He scored some absolute corkers and he misses the first penalty. Well, that one's missed. What the hell happened to that one? Okay, might have to get used to penalty shootouts over the next couple of weeks. Yeah, no, Craig, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Come on, Chevalier lad. You're meant to be the best goalkeeper going. So we need a couple of saves from you here. I don't know whether he saved that first one, actually. Come on, let's have him miss the first two. Well done, Chevalier. If there is anybody in the live stream who's not subscribed to my channel, it really helps my channel to grow. If you've not subscribed, if you could subscribe, that would be absolutely brilliant. I am aiming for 2,000 subscribers by the time FM27 comes out. Give the video a like as well. Hit the notification bell. I do have another save that goes up Monday, Wednesday, Friday where I'm managing PSG. So that's quite an interesting one at the moment. Another save. Oh my God, he's saved 3. Who will be the next City coach? It's looking like Maresca, Enzo Maresca. But there seems to be some weird thing happened when he was at Chelsea. I thought he'd been sacked or relieved of his contract, but it looks like he hasn't been. That's it, we've won it on pens. It looks like he hasn't been. It looks like he's still under contract to Chelsea. So even though City want him, there's compensation to pay, which shouldn't be a problem for City, but it does complicate matters. Okay, second trophy lift of the season. So we went round it the hard way, but we have done the domestic treble, so not too bad. Semi-final of the Champions League, once again, not too bad. I need to go away now and do some strengthening. And if Stevie's got his way, we'll be playing with 3 strikers next season. Bastian, Haaland and another. I'm sure that Musiala or Elise or El Mala can play up front as well and play with 3 strikers. Let's just have a bit of fun with it. I'm only going to do one more season with Bayern Munich now. I can't just keep going. Because like I say, Gobby Gaffer, Champions League, it's like oil and water. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I see other people regularly say to me and come in the stream, oh, Southend, yeah, taken them all the way through and won the Champions League with Southend. And I'm like, how the hell have you won the Champions League with Southend? Please tell me, because I can't win it with PSG or Bayern Munich. How the hell have you done that? Bedford, you know, really obscure teams, and they've taken them right the way through the league system, won the Prem, won the Champions League. Can I do it? Not even with the top teams. I really, really, really struggle. So next season, we'll just have a bit of fun with it. Probably play with 3 strikers or something. I don't know. Let's just have a bit of fun. I might even instant result everything apart from the Champions League games. And doing it like that, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be able to get through it in one stream, would I? I don't think I would. Might take a few streams. But it is what it is. So anyway, we'll say we're delighted with that. Let's see if there's any more money coming in, because we will get more Champions League money, won't we? Let's just give that a save. He's a weird choice, though. I have to say, he's a very weird choice. If you'd have asked me who's the next manager after Pep Guardiola, Enzo Maresca wouldn't have even been in the running. Wouldn't have even been in the running. So it's a very weird choice. Right, let's see who wins the Champions League then. Right, let's have a look. So we've done the domestic treble. So another 6 million in there into the coffers. Buzzer. Move through there. Can you move to a competition as manager if you didn't select that league in the beginning? Can you move to a competition as manager if you didn't select that league in the beginning? That is a very good question, Carol, and I'm afraid I don't have the answer. I don't have the answer to that one, I'm afraid. Don't know. I don't know whether anybody else can answer that in the chat. I'm not sure. So I want to see who wins the Champions League now and see what money we get in. End of season training camp announced. City are after Diamande. That's interesting. That is interesting. João Vitor wins the top goal scorer award. 181 million. João Vitor, Bastion and Erling Haaland up front. How good would that be? Oh, he's on the shortlist already. I don't think you can. I think you can only manage in the leagues that you have selected. I mean, that would make sense, Craig, wouldn't it? It would make sense. When they release the new Premier League schedule. It'll be a while yet, Carol. Be a while yet. It'll be after the World Cup, won't it? Where are Fiorentina anyway? Well, actually, not doing that great. They certainly won't have won the league, will they? Diao draws into from Newcastle. Palmer. Recruitment focus. I'll have a look at that one. More acclaimed player of the year. That's very nice. Top goal scorer. 28-year-old. 55 mil. Scored 30 goals, 7 assists, 7.15 for Stuttgart. Okay, interesting. Add him to there. 19th of June. All right, okay then. Only 3 weeks from the end of the World Cup to the start of the Championship season. Right. Striker Brown claims players newcomer of the year. That's we're getting a lot of accolades here, seeing as we didn't win the Champions League. When's the Champions League final played? (27th of May). It's 4 days off yet. Right, come on, move the game along now. I want to see who wins the Champions League final. You're looking for if you want a new player, the stats. It really depends, Carol. It really depends. I mean, I normally try and go for work rate, teamwork, and determination there, but it doesn't always work really. But a bit of pace always is handy, whether you're a striker or a defender. Bit of pace never. Am I leaving Bayern? No, I'm not leaving Bayern. I want to get another save going, so I'm a little bit bored with this now, if I'm honest. But, you know, Bayern Munich should be winning the Champions League, so... supposed to have your ducks in a row. Some transfer cycles bound to drag on. 1 into August. Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, you know, the game makes it very, very difficult. I wouldn't be at all surprised, and it's probably a little bit, I don't know. But if I'd have got Lenny Yoro in January and put him in place of Diamande, I think we might have had a better chance of winning the Champions League. But of course, the game worked against me and wouldn't let me have him. So, right, United beat Arsenal in the final. Arsenal didn't score a goal at all. Free scoring Arsenal, who were amazing against us and scored 7 goals, couldn't manage 1 goal in the final. And Szoboszlai, how old is Szoboszlai now? He's 33. Okay, do we get any extra money now? Football saved again. I don't know whether it is going to now. I could carry on clicking this button and... now Arsenal want Diamande as well. Maybe Diamande is a lot better than I give him credit for then. If the big clubs are after him, who knows? Right, doesn't look like they're going to issue any updates on money coming in. So money wise, what have I done there? I've got 143 million to spend with a wage budget of 1.6. So are they still not letting me do that then? Are they still not letting me do that? No, they're not. They won't let me do that. So I'm actually, unless they move that, I've got 143 million to spend, but 1.4 million of wages. Okay. Right, I think we are going to. Call it there. There's no point in clicking the button. I need to go away now and do some head scratching and see if I can come up with a team that the game will let me win the Champions League with. Okay, thanks for coming in, Carol. Thanks for coming in, mate. Okay, that is going to be the last game of the night. That is the end of the season. So I'm going to do one more season with Bayern Munich now. I will instant result a lot of games. I'm only interested in the Champions League now to see whether I can win that or not. We'll give that a try. It might take a week to get through that, but I do want to get into a new save now. Okay. Yeah, thanks for that, Craig. Thanks for coming in, mate. And it will be Friday now. So the next live stream will be Friday, 7:30, and we'll do it all again, and let's see whether we can win the Nico Paz there. He's a very interesting player. Only 29, 190 million. I've got him on the shortlist already. Right. Okay, I need to go away and do some head scratching now and see whether I can bring some. Quite a few players. A few of my players are wanted, so I should be able to raise some money, but we'll have to see how that goes. Okay, last game of the night, that, and thanks to everybody who's come in tonight. Thanks to everybody who's subscribed to my channel. Anybody who's not, if you could do that, would be great, because it helps the channel to get better. And I'm losing my words. It's late at night now. My brain doesn't work late at night. Okay, so I am going to call it, and I will see you on Friday at 7:30, and we'll do it all again. Thanks very much.